There are complaints that went out on social media, people who say that they had been not received their cash and all that. Probably just to address that, did it happen, and did everybody receive their money?
I think I'll address that by saying
Yes.
that a brand is a promise.
Yes.
Kenya Film Commission promised a cash reward, and we honored our obligation.
Yes.
So all winners of Kalasha 2022 were paid, and we don't owe anybody anything as we speak now.
Yes.
We are working with the Grammys to have Grammys Africa. The negotiations are at a very advanced stage, and the Cabinet Secretary of Youth Affairs, Creative Economy and Sports has signed an agreement with the Grammys to see to it that we have Grammys Africa. So basically that is our mission.
Hiyo mambo vipi bana, unaniita Dennis Milimo ama ukipenda mjukuu mfalme, karibu sana. This is Mpasho, and we'll be talking to the CEO of Kenya Film Commission, Bwana Timothy Owase, akaweze kutuambia kidogo. Today we are here at the Nairobi Safari Club, akaweze kutuambia what is happening today, and as we prepare for the Kalasha 2024, what to expect at the festival plus other things. Bwana CEO, karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Yes.
Today is a great day. We are here to unveil the Kalasha International Film, TV and Market Awards, which will be taking place between the 27th of March to 30th. This is a different kind of Kalasha that you have never witnessed before, because we've combined the awards, the market and the festival. Yes.
Ah, nice.
Unlike an event where we will host the awards for one day, this time round we'll have the market running from the 27th, 28th and 29th. Then that will culminate into the awards on the 30th.
The gala itself now.
The gala itself, where we'll award 39 categories.
So towards these preparations, as the film industry and the commission, what are you doing in preparation to all this, so that and also what prompted the change to say let's just have this event run in concurrently in 1 week?
Well, we first need to appreciate the fact that storytelling is business. And since storytelling is business, we found it necessary that we create an avenue or a platform where filmmakers are able to come together, network, do business, trade, and also create new networks and come up with new opportunities through co-productions. Because this event is not only a local event, but it's an event that will put together international producers and local producers interacting. We'll have workshops, conferences, we'll have exhibitions. Beyond that, we'll have films being screened. New films will be premiered during the festival. Then we'll award the 39 categories within Kalasha Awards.
Nice. So for those who listened to your speech before, when we were unveiling all this, there's something you mentioned in terms of cash prices, but this is you're not going to tell us the figure, but you can just snitch to us and
Thank you.
and probably also
I did preempt that. In 2019, that's when I was appointed as the CEO of Kenya Film Commission. And if you listen to Peter Kawa very well, he said in 2019 that was the very first time cash awards were actually given. So I'm just giving my commitment that within my reign, cash rewards within Kalasha are guaranteed. I may not give you the figures, but the winners of this year as well will be able to get cash rewards.
That is a good thing. Also, as we get
basically what we are doing, by awarding filmmakers, we are celebrating their achievements. And this is so critical that the commission must be in a position to motivate filmmakers to actually feel appreciated with the kind of hard work they put in and the kind of stories that they are able to bring out. Because from where we sit, storytelling not only entertains people, but it provides an avenue for job creation. Stories enable us to understand one another. Stories give us an opportunity to connect, to promote cohesion and integration among communities. Because film doesn't know any tribe. That's why when we were growing up, we could watch a Chinese movie without understanding what they're talking about, but you still follow the movie. And today I know there are so many people who are watching Indian movies dubbed in Kikuyu, in Kisii, in Luo and all that. But all we are saying, all this is providing an ecosystem where we are able to provide opportunities to most young people. you may be fully aware.
Yes.
Most young people do not want to have a job.
Yes.
Where they put on a tie the way I do. Most young people, including yourself,
yes,
I believe you want to work unconventional way. You want to work between 5 p.m. and 5 a.m.
Yes.
Unlike me, who report at 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Yes.
Yes.
True that. Yeah. So from where you stand right now, Bwana CEO, do you think that as the Kenyan film industry, are we moving towards the right direction?
I think we are on track.
Yes.
What we are currently doing through the Ministry of Youth Affairs, Creative Economy and Sports, the legal and legislative framework is being put in place.
Yes.
Because with that we'll have the right structures. And beyond that, we are also, as Kenya Film Commission, who is mandated to promote, develop and market Kenya as a filming destination, we are putting in place film incentives framework that will catalyze growth within the industry.
Yes.
Because when that happens, we'll attract more international productions. We'll also attract more investments into the industry. Because I know from where I sit, if we have more investment in the industry in terms of having big studios set up here, then all of us will have jobs that are guaranteed. I would like to see big studios like Paramount, Amazon, Disney, among others, setting up shop here. And when we do that, we'll create opportunities for everyone. Yes.
That is a good thing.
So with the right policies, support from government, in terms of incentives, film fund, we'll be able to achieve all this.
Yes.
I can also confirm within our limited budget, the Commission has an film empowerment program where we are able to fund productions. Last year, we were able to fund 22 projects and employed over 2,500 people. And beyond those who had jobs for the entire period of production, we had about 200 interns on these productions. So if we have a national film fund, this will provide an avenue where more productions are taking place. And when we have more productions, then we have opportunity for employing even more people.
That is a good one.
The film industry is one of the greatest industries that has the potential for employing as many people as you can. You can imagine if I have a 1 billion film being produced on location in Kenya. Not only will we be able to earn through taxes, but we'll earn through employment, supplies. The revenue will come from indirect supplies and all that.
Yes.
You will imagine that we'll have lawyers, you will have mambogas supplying food to hotels, accommodation. You will have practitioners within the industry like directors, actors, all getting opportunities. So promoting the film industry is an avenue for livelihood and job creation.
Yes, nice. So there's an aspect in the film industry, especially in the Kenyan market right now. There have been a lot of complaints when it comes to the working environment that our actors specifically, or the people who take part in making the movies that we see in theaters and all that, not having a conducive working environment. There are those who have gone to the extent of resigning from their roles and saying enough is enough. As a commission, do these complaints reach you? And when they do, what is something that you are doing on your part to make sure that all the industry players are taken taken care of?
That's a very good question. And I just want to assure you, as you are concerned, I'm also concerned. And as Kenya Film Commission, we have come up with a framework for certification and accreditation. We have also come up with a code of conduct that must be adhered to by all industry stakeholders. We are promoting what we call self-regulation. We would like to strengthen film associations and guilds so that there is more film self-regulation. Think about this scenario. She has a project, you are an actor, and she's auditioning you to get a job from her. The job is for 10,000 shillings per day. Then he comes in and he goes and shortchanges you because he's willing to get 2,000 shillings just because he wants to take the job. You are quoting 10,000, he's quoting 2,000 shillings. But when we have these standards and we have a red card for the industry, then all these issues will be dealt with. Beyond that, I'm also saying that the film industry should be dealt with like any other industry. I don't see why a manufacturer should be conditioned to adhere to tenets of labor laws, and film industry producers are not adhering to the same. I think the law should applies across the board, and mine is to encourage practitioners within the industry to be self-aware. Your rights must be respected by producers at any given time. So my way of addressing that issue through the code of regulation, the code of conduct that will be adhered to by everyone, and beyond that, the accreditation component will help the industry to streamline everything, because I'm developing a database for all practitioners in the industry. Every year, just like journalists, you will come to our office to get an accreditation. If you have done anything that is not palatable within the industry, then we will not be able to give you an accreditation. And if you are not accredited, the communication out will be that you are not able to operate. Even your business will have an issue. So that's what we are doing.
Yeah, because it's a big concern that people had, and also industry players, and it is good that it is addressed.
But
so
think
that
about this also. Self-regulation is paramount. It is very possible that we have Actors Guild. What role is the Actors Guild playing to safeguard the rights of its membership? I'll tell you for sure. As a professional marketer, I have been subscribing to the Chartered Institute of Marketing for the past 15 years, paying 25,000 shillings every year. Why do I do that? Because there are benefits I get from the institute. So the question is, for creators, you have an Actors Guild, you have Producers Guild, you have KFTPA. What benefit do members get? And do these members pay any fee to this organization? Or are these associations briefcase associations to a level that you as a practitioner, you don't get any benefit?
From the association.
So without any benefit coming from the association, it becomes a challenge on how you can implement anything. And that's why I want to champion the component of good governance within the associations, within the guilds, to strengthen them and encourage them to have physical offices. When they have physical offices, you as a member, you will be willing to subscribe and pay. And when you pay, then the office will be able to run, and the office will be able to take care of your interest. But if you leave it to somebody's mobile phone as an office, then whenever I need anything, I call the chairman, and the chairman is a one-man show, for example. Things will just go like that. We must be ready to work in a very corporate way and consider the film industry as a real business.
True that, Bwana CEO. Another aspect that I want to touch on before we finish is the Kenyan film industry is mourning the demise of Charles Ouda, who was an industry player who has been in the game for quite some time. His burial is tomorrow. But as a commission, how are you going to remember Charles? And probably, as we head into Kalasha, how are you guys going to remember him as an individual and as an industry player?
Thank you. First, we send our deepest condolences to the demise of Bwana Ouda. Of course, death doesn't give any notice to anyone. If we had any control, we would have controlled it, but that happened. We sympathize with the family, but at the same time, we acknowledge his immense contribution to the industry. And of course, we recognize his works in the industry, and again, we'll acknowledge him at Kalasha. I know all departed heroes, we normally have a segment within Kalasha, and we will be able to celebrate his life. And as we talk about the burial taking place tomorrow, we are working closely with the organizers so that we are able to also contribute towards his final send-off. Sawa sawa. That is well noted. So, Bwana CEO. But again, the industry players' welfare is critical. All we are saying, death comes without any notice. But again, when we have a proper welfare for everyone, then we can always take care of our issues to do with mental health, diseases, medical insurance for artists, as well as other key elements that will be able to accrue as far as belonging to an association or a guild is concerned. True that. So member welfare is critical in any given industry. Asante sana. See, the way we have KEPSA for the major businesses, our industry should be able to have a proper setup. And that's why within the film policy, we are proposing that we should have the Film Industry Federation. The federation, anchored in law, will ensure that we enforce tenets within that law. Unlike now, many people ignore certain aspects simply because there is no enforcement.
Yes.
And where there is no law, enforcement becomes a challenge.
Yeah, true that. Sawa sawa. So we thank you, Bwana CEO, for speaking to us as we head to the Kalashas and the preparations in course and all that. Please talk to industry players and those who will be willing to participate. Tell them something. When they come, what should they expect at the Kalasha Awards and all the events that will be running for that particular week?
Very well.
Yes.
Kalasha International Film and TV Market Festival and Awards is an industry event that I rally all practitioners, the general public, business people, potential investors to actually come to KICC between the 27th to 30th of March so that we celebrate winners together. At the Kalasha market, we'll have exhibitions, we'll have key workshops, critical topical areas will be discussed, topics that touch on film business, technology, more so for writers. I know there have been many questions as to whether AI is now going to take over the role of a writer. Come and participate in all these discussions so that we are able to progress together.
Yes.
Opportunities are there for everyone, both emerging filmmakers and experienced filmmakers. Beyond that, we are expecting international participants where South Africa will be bringing in producers, and I look forward to seeing Kenyan producers being able to forge partnerships and co-productions with their counterparts from Uganda, Rwanda, Tanzania, South Africa, and other parts of the world.
Yes.
So immense opportunities are abound during this particular period. So I welcome each one and I call on you to come and be part of Kalasha.
Yes. Asante sana Bwana CEO for speaking to us.
Asante. I really appreciate for your time.
Aya, asante sana. Thank you.
I thought she had a question.
You had a question? Uko sawa? Aya, sawa. So, Bwana CEO, talking about last year's cash prices that we have talked about, there are companies that went out on social media, people who say that they had been not received their cash and all that. Probably just to address that, did it happen and did everybody receive their money?
I think I'll address that by saying that a brand is a promise.
Yes.
Kenya Film Commission promised a cash reward and we honored our obligation.
Yes.
So all winners of Kalasha 2022 were paid and we don't owe anybody anything as we speak now.
Yeah.
And for the upcoming Kalasha, there will be a cash prize. As much as I'm not going to tell you how much it
will be,
but there will be a cash prize.
There will be a cash prize.
Yes.
So we promise this time there will be no delays in that.
No. The delays last year were occasioned by other factors.
Yes.
Factors that we were able to explain, and out of that we were able to cross over that.
Yes.
And now it's something behind us. Yes.
Ah, nice. Yeah. Okay. So let's cross over to we talked about the innovation studios that we wanted to talk about.
Yes. Kenya is working hard to create opportunities for storytellers.
Yes.
Both in Kenya and beyond. We are creating avenues for co-production opportunities, expanding Kenyan markets, and also providing an avenue for storytellers to collaborate with other partners. Last year in September, the Kenya government, through the Cabinet Secretary for Youth Affairs, Creative Economy and Sports, was able to sign an agreement with the United States-based studio, Invention Studios.
Yes.
From that agreement, the commitment is that the Invention Studio will start undertaking production, training, and other core activities around film production in the country. Yesterday, being the 13th of February, we hosted the Cabinet Secretary hosted a press conference where he was able to outline the program and the engagement between Kenya and Invention Studios.
Yes.
And I can assure you, shortly we are going to have a call to the industry for all those who are interested to be part of this particular program to join in. Also, there was a stakeholders forum where we had over 600 participants at Nairobi Street Kitchen yesterday between 1:30 and 5 yesterday. The same day yesterday we had a forum at the United States Ambassador to Kenya where we had producers and other key stakeholders participating in this.
Yes.
So mine is just to emphasize the need for more collaboration, and collaborations are coming up in a very big way.
Yes.
Again, with the United States government, we are collaborating with them to facilitate a number of local producers to get opportunities,
yes,
to acquire new skills, gain more experience through shadowing on major productions in the United States and other parts of Africa.
Yes.
Yes.
So the other day the Grammys were happening in the United States. A few delegates from Kenya were part of the group that was there. Probably from these such happenings of such a big gala like the Grammys happening, what is always our takeaway from such events?
Thank you. I want to confirm that I was part of the delegation that was in Grammys.
Yes.
And our main mission in Los Angeles was very simple.
Yes.
We are working with the Grammys to have Grammys Africa. The negotiations are at a very advanced stage.
Nice.
And the Cabinet Secretary of Youth Affairs, Creative Economy and Sports has signed an agreement with the Grammys to see to it that we have Grammys Africa. So basically that is our mission.
Yes.
And you'll be seeing Grammys Africa very soon.
Yes.
Coming to Africa.
So
and also being headquartered in Kenya.
In Kenya.
Yeah, that's our
okay.
focus.
Yes. That is a good thing.
The main engagement is to see to it that we always hear and watch Grammys from afar.
Yeah.
But we are saying, let's bring Grammys to our soil and see to it that the local music and entertainment practitioners are able to actually benefit from this particular program.
Okay, that is a good thing.
Yes.
Because what was your biggest takeaway from the gala?
I think my biggest takeaway is the fact that we are to partner with the Grammys and have Grammys Africa.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing. And again, when it comes to production, I think by having Grammys Africa here, we'll be able to gain more experience as far as how to produce an event is concerned.
True.
Event production is critical. Yes.
Yeah, because the production level.
Exactly. The kind of equipment that are being used.
Yes.
The workmanship and also skills that are being applied. Beyond the Grammys, we also had an opportunity to engage 1500 Sound Academy in Los Angeles, which is an academy that we are looking forward to Kenyan creative industry schools partnering with, so that we up our level in terms of production and how we apply our skills as far as equipment, skills and all that. That will be able to give us an edge to compete with anyone.
Yes. Nice. That is a good step, I think, for the industry and the whole of Africa as a whole. So for Africa, Kenya, we are looking forward probably to have the headquarters here, but probably other partners that you are working with as far as Africa is concerned to make this a reality.
Of course, Grammys Africa, just by the name itself.
Yes.
Grammys are looking at having an Africa version of the Grammys.
Yes.
But for us as Kenyan, we are looking at having this hosted in Kenya.
Okay.
And the first and biggest step that has been undertaken by the government is by the minister in charge of creative economy having an engagement with the Grammys.
Yes.
That
is a good step.
The president of Grammys has had several meetings with the cabinet secretary, and I believe from that there are good things coming out of it.
Okay. Sawa. That is a very good step, and I think we hope that is going to happen soon, so that also we can have, as you say, the African version of the Grammys, because that is a big stage.
Exactly.
Yes.
We look forward to this, and again, when we set this here, beneficiaries will be all of us.
Yes. Through that. Asante sana bwana CEO.